It is time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion. We're going to take a look at the OCG Forbidden Unlimited list for February. What did they change? We know that back in the September list, it was made clear that it was going to be quite different from the TCG one. So I haven't really kept up much with the OCG one. I remember Trishula being at 1. I remembered the baby still being like forbidden and stuff. I didn't remember Gores being at 2. I remembered Bestiari being at 2. Tanky Whirlwind, I remember that difference. There was something Wind Up Magician, Wind Up Shark they swapped in OCG. And they didn't have the heavy like hits on traps and heavy storm. So I don't know as much about the OCG because I play TCG if anything, or TCG plus OCG. I don't play purely OCG myself, so I don't really pay attention to the list. But I did want to go over to you with that because I did want to sort of give this view for the few OCG viewers that I may have. Let me know if you are. And also, I just wanted to go over it to sort of start a discussion with everyone, both the TCG and the OCG players that view my videos. So, hear what you think about it. So, the only new forbidden card for the OCG in February is Return from a Different Dimension. As with the TCG on the January list, Dragon Rulers were definitely hit, but not as bad as you'll be able to tell. Return from a Different Dimension is out. Gold Sarcophagus, Sacred Sword with the 7 stars, only limited. Wait, they were that in the TCG as well, never mind. Elemental Hero Bubble Man is limited. So, shut up. Bubble Man is limited. So, not good for heroes. Do they have Stratos forbidden? Pretty sure they don't have Stratos forbidden. But they do have Bubble Man. Oh yeah, not a difference. Atlantean Dragoons, TCG already had that. Interesting one, Cyber-Stein. I keep wanting to say Cyber-Stein. I've called it Cyber-Stein forever, but now I'm like, wait, it's based on Frankenstein. It's Cyber-Stein. This guy's coming back. You remember? The one card that has you pay 5,000 life points to special summon a fusion monster from fusion deck in attack position. Some fusion monsters won't be able to be summoned due to them only being able to be summoned via fusion summon. Some, however, don't have that restriction, therefore Cyber-Stein can be used on them. One of the most useful ones, I'd say, is Naturia Exterio. A fusion summon of this card can only be conducted with the above fusion material monsters, but you're not fusion summoning it, you're special summoning it. Bad thing about it is that would the monster be sent to grave, you can't revive it with like Call of the Haunted and things, but you do get a free monster. You don't have to get out Naturia Beast and Naturia Margion. I'd say Naturia Exterio is a really good card to use with Cyber-Stein. I'm interested to hear what the OCG players will be doing with that. Also limited is Evil Swarm Ophion. They felt it was too anti-meta, too good for Evil Swarm, I guess. The Evil Swarm are still doing really great in OCG as well. I know that much. Not too much. I don't like follow a lot of tournaments. I just hear something about it on like MCOL 40 and a few others talking about it, but I don't really follow it. As for semi-limits, all of the big dragon rulers, where the TCG hit them to limited, OCG only to semi-limited, and some of the support cards that they use aren't hit, like Dragon Ravine. I don't know how much Dragon Ravine is actually used in the OCG, but it wasn't hit at all. So in that sense, Dragoonities are still more viable, I guess, in OCG. Not just because Tempest can be used at 2 now in a deck instead of 1, but also because Dragon Ravine is still there. This has caused quite a lot of controversy. Honest is at 2? I'm not sure if I like that. I guess light decks really haven't been doing well in the OCG, but Honest at 2? I'm not sure whether I like that, but then again, I'm not playing OCG. I don't know too much about it, but Honest is really, 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 really good. There's a reason it was limited for so long. So yeah, Honest is now semi-limited in OCG land. Plague Spreader Zombie to semi-limit. I'm like, okay, yeah, we have it unlimited now. It's not that viable anymore, so I'm okay with that. Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire Blossom is now semi-limited. Pretty sure we have that now as well, right? Lone Fire Blossom went to semi-limit for us. Think so. Yeah, pretty sure. And then no longer limited, Gladiator Beast Bestiari. So that's gonna be nice for Gladiator Beast players. And for those that don't remember, Bestiari is the one that, when summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, you can target a spell or trap and then destroy it. Destroy that target. And Bestiari is also used to go into Gladiator Beast Geyserus, which is one of the two main contact fusions of the deck. So Bestiari is a good one for that. The Agent of Mystery Earth is now unlimited. Debris Dragon is unlimited, so Debris Dragon can definitely be useless in synchros in certain decks. It can also summon Night Level Force, but you can't synchro with it. Just due to its effect. But you can still exceed with it when you want to, like Lightning Chidori, I think it was called, right? Yeah, I think so. I didn't use the card much, sorry. There's a few more cards. We also have Neospatian Grand Mole, who is now no longer limited. Used to be limited in the September list. It got to semi-limit, and now it's no longer limited. Grand Mole is a good card. Hasn't seen much use. Same in TCG, but I still don't really feel okay with it going really anywhere more than limited. Than like semi-limits. Okay, whatever. You still don't really see it much, but I still don't really like it myself. But then once again, I don't play OCG myself, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. We also have Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness, no longer limited. It went from limited to semi-limit to unlimited, so hand traps all the way. Gorz is going to come over to play. That rhymed. And we also have Thunder King Ryo, which was, where was it put? Ryo? Where was Ryo put on the previous list? Nowhere. There was Ryo like already limited or semi-limited before that? No, it might have been semi-limited like in the March list, and then I don't remember, and then it became limited in TCG in September. I forget. I don't remember. But yeah, that's Thunder King Ryo. Yeah, like the two cards that I'm like most good about are Honest going to 2 and Cyber-Stein. I remember this guy very well from like the old games. I had Cyber-Stein. I'm like, yo, you have a strong monster. I'm like, okay, Cyber-Stein, go Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then most of the time I won. The only time I wouldn't win is when they had Mirror Force, but they didn't often have Mirror Force. So I was like, Cyber-Stein, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Usually I have a few life points left when they attack into Cyber-Stein, but I'll have a few life points left, or I have a trap to save Stein, and then I can just switch to defense mode, and then I'd win. So yeah, I have good memories of Cyber-Stein. And even though I don't play OCG, I'm gonna sort of try and research what kind of decks people will be using with Cyber-Stein. It will be interesting to see. I guess that was the Yu-Gi-Oh discussion for today. Let me know what you think of the new Forbidden Unlimited list in the OCG. It's pretty different than in the TCG, so it looks like we're definitely going to keep that difference for quite some time, because they're just different, you know? I'm just looking for if it says until how long this is going to take. Like on the TCG list, it says like this will stay in effect until. Not sure if that says it anywhere else. Don't think so. Well, that was the video. Hope you well let me know what you think of all this.